Book summary of The Sublet, a short story by Greer Hendricks. Overview. The Sublet by Greer Hendricks is a compelling psychological thriller that delves into themes of identity obsession and the complexities of human relationships. Set against the backdrop of New York City, the story follows Julia, a woman grappling with the aftermath of her recent divorce. In her search for a fresh start, she sublets an apartment previously occupied by a mysterious woman named Lena. As Julia becomes increasingly fascinated by Lena's life and belongings, her obsession leads her down a dark path, blurring the lines between reality and illusion. Character introduction. Julia is portrayed as a relatable protagonist, navigating the emotional turmoil that accompanies her divorce. Her sense of identity is shaken, and she seeks solace in the idea of starting anew. The decision to sublet Lena's apartment symbolizes her desire for change and escape from her past. However, as she settles into the apartment, Julia's initial excitement quickly morphs into an unhealthy fixation on the previous tenant, whose presence lingers in the apartment in unsettling ways. Lena, though not physically present, becomes a central figure in the story. Through Julia's discoveries and reflections, Lena is revealed to be a complex character with her own secrets and struggles. This duality creates a captivating tension, as Julia's obsession with Lena's life serves as both distraction from her own problems and source of envy. Setting an atmosphere. The story unfolds primarily in the small atmospheric apartment that Julia sublets. Hendricks meticulously crafts the setting using vivid imagery to evoke the mood of the space. The apartment is filled with remnants of Lena's life, clothing, books, and personal items that create haunting sense of presence. The confined space becomes reflection of Julia's internal struggles, amplifying her feelings of isolation and disconnection. As she explores the apartment, she becomes increasingly aware of the memories embedded within its walls. The setting serves as character itself, representing both comfort and confinement. The ambience shifts from inviting to eerie, mirroring Julia's emotional journey as she spirals deeper into her obsession with Lena. Plot development. The plot begins with Julia's move into the apartment, where she hopes to escape her past and rediscover herself. Initially, she enjoys the excitement of her new environment, but her curiosity about Lena soon takes over. Julia begins to investigate Lena's life, piecing together details from the items left behind. This investigation leads her to develop an almost parasitic relationship with Lena's memories, as she becomes consumed by the narrative she constructs around the previous tenant. As Julia learns more about Lena, she uncovers a series of unsettling secrets that reveal the darker aspects of Lena's life. The story takes a suspenseful turn as Julia experiences strange occurrences in the apartment, unexplained noises, mysterious phone calls, and the feeling of being watched. These incidents heighten Julia's anxiety and reinforce her fixation on Lena, pushing her to question her own sanity. Hendricks skillfully builds tension throughout the story, creating sense of dread as Julia's obsession deepens. The narrative structure allows readers to experience Julia's emotional turmoil firsthand, drawing them into her chaotic thought processes and heightening psychological suspense. The pacing quickens as Julia's investigation leads her to confront the truth about Lena, ultimately forcing her to confront her own unresolved issues. Themes and motifs. The central themes of the sublet revolve around identity, obsession, and the nature of human connection. Julia's journey reflects the struggles many face when redefining themselves after significant life change. Her obsession with Lena serves as a coping mechanism, allowing her to escape her own insecurities and failures. This exploration of identity highlights the dangers of losing oneself in the lives of others, as Julia's fixation leads to a profound sense of disconnection from her own reality. Hendricks also examines the theme of appearance versus reality. As Julia uncovers Lena's secrets, the facade of Lena's life begins to crumble, revealing more complex and troubled individual. This duality emphasizes the notion that people often hide their true selves behind carefully constructed exteriors. The story raises questions about how well we truly know those around us, and the extent to which we project our desires and insecurities onto others. The motif of memory plays a crucial role in the narrative. The apartment serves as a repository of Lena's memories, which Julia grapples with throughout the story. As she sifts through Lena's belongings, Julia confronts her own memories and the weight of her past. The intersection of memory and identity becomes a powerful force, driving Julia to confront the truths she has been avoiding. Climactic moments. The climax of the sublet occurs when Julia's obsession reaches a breaking point. In her desperate pursuit of understanding Lena's life, Julia encounters a series of revelations that challenge her perception of reality. The tension escalates as Julia confronts the darker aspects of Lena's existence, culminating in a chilling encounter that forces her to confront her own choices and desires. In pivotal moment, Julia discovers hidden aspect. Lena's life that shatters the illusion she has constructed around the woman. This revelation not only impacts Julia's understanding of Lena, but also forces her to confront her own insecurities and failures. The psychological impact of this confrontation leaves Julia reeling, prompting her to question her identity and the path she has chosen. Resolution and reflection. The resolution of the sublet leaves readers with a haunting sense of ambiguity. Julia's journey culminates in a moment of self-realization, forcing her to reckon with the consequences of her obsession. As she confronts the truth about Lena in her own life, Julia is faced with the difficult task of reconciling her past with her future. Hendricks masterfully crafts an ending that invites readers to reflect on the themes of identity, obsession, and the search for connection. The story concludes with the lingering sense of uncertainty, leaving readers to ponder the complexities of human relationships and the fragile nature of self-identity. The unresolved nature of the narrative echoes the challenges individuals face in navigating their own identities in a world filled with external influences and expectations. Conclusion. The Sublet, a short story by Greer Hendricks, is a thought-provoking exploration of identity obsession and the intricacies of human relationships. Through Julia's journey of self-discovery, Hendricks delves into the psychological complexities that arise when one becomes consumed by the lives of others. The atmospheric setting, richly developed characters, and thematic depth create a gripping narrative that captivates readers from beginning to end. Ultimately, the sublet serves as a poignant reminder of the dangers of losing oneself in the lives of others and the haunting echoes of the past that shape our identities. Hendricks' masterful storytelling leaves a lasting impact, inviting readers to reflect on their own relationships and the ways in which they navigate the complexities of self and connection in a rapidly changing world.